This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
Welcome back. September is Child Passenger Safety Month, and here's a statistic that may surprise many parents. 4 out of 5 car seats are not installed correctly, from seats that are loose to kids strapped in too tight. So to make sure your child is safe, we have Captain Joe Schilling from the Kirksville Fire Department here this morning to demonstrate how to properly install a car seat or even a booster. So how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So first off, before you show us the proper demonstration, really quickly, I know that we've done these types of segments in the past, but recap the laws when it comes to the state of Missouri.
Well, and I don't like to say laws because it's kind of misnamed, because laws are always minimums. You know, what I'll tell you is the American Association of Pediatrics says that your child needs to ride rear facing till they're 2 years old or until the maximum height and weight limit of the seat rear facing. After that, you have to be in some type of 5-point harness or some type of car seat that has this type of internal system until you reach the height and limits of it, or until your child is at least 4 years old or 40 pounds.
Okay.
And then after that, you have to be in some type of booster seat till you are 80 pounds or 4 foot 9 inches tall, and you can't ride in the front seat of a motor vehicle until you're 13.
Okay. So let's go ahead and talk about the car seat, how to properly install it. How do we know that our child is properly strapped in? So go over that.
Well, the main thing I tell everybody when they come into our checkup event is there's 3 things they always need to check on the internal harness of the seat. If they're forward facing, these need to be at or above the shoulders.
Okay.
Okay, these straps that come in here, and there's all kinds of notches. If you see behind here, there's all kinds of notches where you can adjust these. Okay. So you want to make sure that when they're forward facing, it's at or above the shoulders. If they're rear facing, these have to be at or below the shoulders.
Okay.
And the reason that is it keeps a kid in the seat when the impact happens so they're not ejected. The second thing is this retainer clip right here has to be at armpit level.
Okay.
If it's down here, it allows these to get open, allows the kid to shoot out of them. If it's up too high, it chokes them out, and then they have this happen and it takes away their airway. The third thing is that these are tight enough that you can't pinch them. You don't want them so tight that you're making it uncomfortable for the child, but you want to make sure that you can't pinch it right here.
So you can't grab onto anything to
and that
loose
you don't
strap.
have a void right here, because if you have a void right here, the child slumps down while they're riding in the car. This allows for more space to get in there, and then when the ejection happens, it can push them out as they're ejected out of the vehicle. So you just want to make sure this internal harness is all snug. This is at armpit level, and these are at or above the shoulder for forward facing, at or above for rear facing.
All right. Now, when it comes to car seats, I know that there's different brands, different prices. Does it matter? Are they all made the same? Is more expensive better and safer for your children?
What is the 3 key characteristics when you go look at a car seat? 1, it fits your child. 1, it fits your budget, and 1, it's the one you'll use right every time.
Okay.
All these car seats are different. Some of them don't fit your vehicle. Some of them don't work right in the vehicles. You have to make sure that it's going to fit your vehicle, your child, and if you have more children, that it's comparable to the other kids that are in the vehicle. This is a pretty wide car seat. You know, if you had this in there, you really couldn't get 3 more kids or 2 more kids in the back seat and have 3 total. So you want to have that in mind when you're looking at these car seats. What fits the vehicle? What fits your child? What you're going to use right every time. Easy of use is what I tell people to look at. Every one of these have an ease of use rating. If you look at them, and when you're going to buy them, the easier the use, up to 5, the easier it is for you to use. And some of them are pretty complicated.
Okay. Now we have some little, what do you call these?
Well, basically, these are noodles.
Noodles. They're swim noodles. We play with them in the summertime.
But we use those to actually, when we're putting the car in rear facing, to get the right proper angle. You can only use 3 total.
Okay.
And they can only be 2 high. So you can tape them together like that. I brought them here to kind of show you guys this is what we do for people to bring in a car seat that we need to install. But those are kind of important, because if you don't get the right angle, your child that's having trouble maybe supporting their head as an infant, it can help make that better by giving them the right angle for the seat. The other things is like the cushions that are underneath those. These are inserts that actually come with this car seat that I'm showing you right now. And basically, these have a time limit on how they can be used. They're used to a certain weight, and when they get up to at least 11 pounds, these have to come out of there. Okay? So don't leave these in there once your kid gets over 11 pounds, because it can take away from the effectiveness of the car seat.
Okay.
So I just want to let people know, when you have these in your car seat, they have a weight that is they're required to be used till, and then you want to get rid of them.
Okay.
The other thing is your registration card that comes with your seat. Make sure you fill it out. It's already postage already paid and everything, make sure you fill that out and you get that moved in.
Okay.
The CHAD sticker. We put this on every car seat that comes in and gets checked in our event. That way, if you have a wreck and you're unconscious and can't make decisions for your child, it gives us some information about your child and somebody that we can contact to actually get some decisions made for your family.
Okay.
In case you're in an emergency. We have pamphlets available to you that basically will guide you through the position of making sure you're getting the right seat for your child and how to put them in right, things to do, not having your kids around your vehicle when you're in or out of the vehicle, things like that. But the main thing that I want to talk to you guys about is make sure you keep the owner's manual for the seat.
Okay.
Because if you lose that, it's a lot harder to understand some of the directions in the seat. The seats always have some on the side of them that are stickered to them, but these are very important to keep. Make sure you keep them with the vehicle or the car seat when it's being used.
And really quickly, you do safety checks and installations, right?
Yes, we do.
Can you just really quickly repeat that to our viewers, and I'll post it on our website?
Basically, on every Saturday from 8 to noon, the Kirksville Fire Department will check any car seat. You don't have to have an appointment. Just show up. We'll take you out. We'll walk you through it. We'll show you the right ways to put it in here. We'll give you the two options of putting it in with either your seatbelt system or the new latch system that's been put into place the last few years. We'll show you both of them. Whichever one works better for you, we'll make you do it at the end so that you feel like you know how you're doing it. And we want to answer any questions for you. So when you leave there, you're more basically engaged in how your child is being safe in your vehicle.
And better prepared as well.
Better prepared.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Captain Schilling. What we'll do again is we'll post everything on our website at heartlandconnection.com, and we'll link up information with the Kirksville Fire Department, and we'll be right back.